No, we didn't do it. They did it for you.
Okay. So you bought the houses?
Mm-hmm.
And you found land for them? And then fixed them up and sold them?
Mm-hmm.
Aha!
And when we got through with doing that, then we built 3 apartment houses and 1, 2, 3, 4 houses in the Reseda area.
Mm-hmm.
And then up here we came.
Right after that. And you're bringing your kids along for the ride? 4 kids.
They went with me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
From the time we had, because we built that one and they used to run around and have a good time in the one down there. Then we got the Korea Hotel.
Study there. I study TV. So I am the media person, all media. That's what I study there. And then I'm just here today just to listen to your story as well, to see what
When you say media, what are you heading for?
TV production in particular.
With what?
TV production?
You'd always have to, really, wouldn't you, down here?
Yes.
With newspapers, and it's just a shame.
Dying industry.
Oh, makes me sick because I grew up with the Santa
Right.
Barbara News Press and the morning paper too, and so forth. It's beautiful papers, and one hates to see them go.
Right.
Well, of course they haven't gone, and we do have a woman editor there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So as far as that goes, that could be an eventual help. And how are the newspapers doing in Santa Barbara? We have the Sound and the Independent. And, see, I'm not reading them because I can't read them anymore, unfortunately. But,
right. I see a lot of independents at school.
I came close. In fact, I lived here one time. I got somebody was writing a book about anatomy, and he needed an illustrator, and I did some work for him, and he loved that. And my first wife wanted to go back to Indianapolis, so that spoiled it. I did think the other day, boy, her and her, I spent 4 years studying art to get a good job, and I almost had it, and then she wants to go back to Indianapolis. A big mistake. She was a big mistake. Oh.
I always wish I had art skills. I haven't really had too much. I always wasn't really confident. Just
Yeah, my oldest.
Okay, my name is Liz, and I go to Santa Barbara City College. I am studying to be a sociology major, and today I have been talking to the people here at Garden Court Legacies, with the people that live here, and it's a very awesome experience knowing their lives and getting to know all these people and very new experiences.
Hi, my name is Michael Anthony. I'm 19 years old and I go to Santa Barbara City College. I'm currently an economics major, plan to transfer to a university in the fall, and I've really had the honor to participate in this Garden Court Life Legacy program. It's really opened my eyes out a lot to the stories that people have out there, and there's so much more that we can learn from different people instead of just trying to take our own path and trying to figure things out ourselves.
I went to Catholic school, and it was just a block up from the church. And we come down on Fridays, attend some kind of a church, the praying thing. And we lived all my life. I lived around Garden and Korea. That's where I was born. There were no doctors in my time, mostly, and nobody could afford a hospital. Oh, there were hospitals, but we just couldn't afford those. So I was born at home. And Dr. Burkhardt was my doctor. And I remember a lot of little things. I had a lot of brothers, which were a little mischievous and everything. I was too small. I was the youngest of 11 kids. So I was just a little brat that got in the way. Go away, get out of the way, we're going to do this and that. And I said, God, I love my brothers the way they talk to me.
Was family very important to you when you were growing up?
Well, to me it was because I was small.
Yeah.
And my daddy and my mama were very important to me.
What do you remember most about them?
I remember those were my happiest days when my mother was alive. We were always together.
Yeah.
she would go up to, and she was a type, like in the Mexican style from Mexico. She would shop daily. Daily she would shop for the day. And so she'd tell us, when you come out of school, you better
Label on a can or something, but we had to struggle with the tobacco to make the cigarettes, you know. So, but that didn't seem to affect me too much because it was just a way of life, you know. And I was so busy trying to thrive until.
Did you have a family later on? Did you have children, or?
Did I have a family?
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. When my aunt was sick and
No,
dying.
I mean, later on, did you end up getting married, having
Oh,
children?
but did I have kids of my own?
Yeah.
No, I didn't have. I always had miscarriages when I got married. And I had, so there was no children, you know.
But you were married?
Yes, I was married for 17 years. And,
That's it.
Yay!
I always thought it was the best thing I'd ever done, so I never even tried to get surprised.
Well, thank you very much. That was awesome. Brought us back to that moment. That is really good. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you all for stopping a little bit early your class. That was very kind of you, and sharing a little bit of space and hearing that song. I can picture it, the gas station in Summerlin. I could, you know, the middle of the night, two ladies, one guy. Okay, now I know someone's late for the bus. Oh, Sherry left. So you have 2 more minutes, so we can just review? Yeah. Just do that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Gene? Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it. And we will share.
It was a way of life I had, and I used money, and it was, the thing was, I never thought about living a long time, and I outlived money.
By way of life, what do you mean? Were you on the wild side, or did you just like to live in really nice places, dress really nice?
Oh yes, I like nice places. The last time I had money, which was 15 years ago, and then I thought I was going to die because I had cancer at the time, and I thought I was going to die. So I was living in Los Angeles, but for the fall season, I would take an apartment in New York for $15,000 a month and stuff like that, and have car service, and the money did not last forever.
I see. Well, you're a survivor.
You're on.
Okay. My name is Izzy, and I go to Santa Barbara City College, and I'm in a communications class. I'm here interviewing a lot of these great people that are in here and getting to know their lives and what they've been through and the stories that they want to share, and it's just incredible because you know that everybody has a story, but you don't ever take the time to listen to their story and to sit down and to listen to.
And we introduced each other to each other, and then I got to learn about the Norwegian people, and fortunately they spoke English. And I got to, and see, I don't know how familiar you are with World War II, but Norway was seized by Germany in World War II, and they fought in an underground there, and they're very proud of it. And their town was, the whole country was given back to them before the World War. The Germans pulled out, you know, and they're very proud of what they did. And when I was there, I walked around in the Erickson part of this lady who married a man called Bohn, B-O-H-N, Benny Bohn, but he was the head of the lumber.